So let's take a look now at how Nevada is doing. As of today, there are 994 people in Nevada in the hospital for COVID. Most, 938 of them, are in Clark County. And as the numbers continue to climb, hospitals are once again nearing capacity in this third major wave of cases. Tonight, I spoke with the chief medical officer of Southern Hills Hospital to find out what it's like inside of that hospital right now.
The hospitals are approaching capacity. I mean, they're all strained.
Dr. Dominic Martinello, chief medical officer at Southern Hills Hospital, is pleading, take the surge seriously, especially if you are unvaccinated.
This is putting an absolutely incredible strain on our healthcare community, and we're begging for help from the population.
Unlike the beginning of the pandemic last year, when the majority of COVID patients in the hospital were 60, 70, and 80 years old, many patients are much younger.
Now what we're seeing are a vast majority of our patients are in their 20s, 30s, and 40s.
And 8 out of 10 that come into the hospital for COVID are unvaccinated. Of those who are admitted, vaccination is an even bigger factor.
Almost 95% or better are unvaccinated.
ICU patients are almost exclusively unvaccinated people. At Southern Hills, they are seeing breakthrough cases of vaccinated people, but most have pre-existing health conditions like diabetes or cancer.
Those people are ending up certainly in the hospital despite vaccinations, but they are still doing generally well compared to even the healthy unvaccinated.
Dr. Martinello is frustrated seeing 20 and 30-year-olds now on ventilators, knowing a vaccine could have helped their bodies put up a stronger fight or even kept them from getting sick completely.
At this time, death from coronavirus is essentially a choice. It's completely preventable.
While the end of the pandemic seemed to be in sight just weeks ago, as case numbers continue to spike, now Dr. Martinello contends the finish line has disappeared from view.
Having a marathon added on to the end of your 10-mile run, you're just being told, hey, you know what? We had a little bit of a break and we're back in it again. And it's been very taxing on our healthcare professionals. And I think the hardest part for most of them is the fact that so much of this is preventable with vaccines.
Dr. Martinello also says anyone who is afraid of getting the vaccine should be much more afraid of getting the virus itself. We have a full list of places you can walk in and get vaccinated on our website. That is fox5vegas.com.